Ooh, we shot a video about this today. This is super cool. 4K upscaling for web video. NVIDIA just announced RTX Super Resolution is now supported for users of RTX 30 and 40 series GPUs.
We were talking earlier in the show, about moats.
Yeah.
NVIDIA's additional technology that you get to leverage when you have their GPUs is a moat.
Yes. Yeah, that's a perfect example. So, upscaling for videos played in Chrome and Edge with support for the RTX 20 series likely to come. So we'll see how that goes. Anything from a 360p to 1440p plus video is supported and can upscale up to 4K. 4K upscaling was previously only available on NVIDIA's Shield TV and not for high refresh rate video, and it didn't go as low as 360p. RTX VSR, that's what they're calling it, uses AI upscaling to sharpen low-resolution video while removing compression artifacts. This is wild. I'm not going to spoil the whole video. It's definitely worth a watch. But I actually preferred the RTX upscaled 1080p to the native 4K on YouTube.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's...
Because
okay.
4K on YouTube still has a lot of banding.
It does.
It's pretty low bit rate.
Yes.
So, with a little bit of sharpening...
Did you mess around with Flowplane at all?
And smoothing. No, I didn't think to try that.
I'm interested.
We should play around with it.
Because it's a little... It's different than Flowplane.
It worked on...
than YouTube.
It worked on CBC Gem. Like, it seems to just work on anything.
I suspect it would work.
Which is cool.
I just wonder, like,
it worked
how
on
the
Netflix,
results would be.
so it worked on DRM-protected content, which I wasn't sure if it would.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, it's pretty cool.
That is actually quite interesting. And Flowplane would be DRM protected as well, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. No, don't worry about it.
So the missing information, though, rather than just like edge detection and sharpening, is predicted by a neural network that's trained on large data sets of images at different resolutions and replaced, which is how that works.
Welcome to everything these days.
It's pretty impressive. There are some issues, and you guys are going to want to check out the video. But
apparently someone in Flowplane chat is using it to watch the stream on Flowplane right now.
Okay, how is it?
Yeah.
Maybe talk about that while I run and go pee.
Sure.
My bladder's going to explode. The show's too long.
We're already at 3 hours, I think. I think Dan left to like make coffee. Is that what I heard?
No, that's the drainage system for the air conditioner.
Oh, that makes sense.
I have done a merch message every 22 seconds this stream.
Wow.
My fingers hurt, my eyes hurt. So I just had to go look at something far away for a while.
Yeah, we're at a little bit over 3 hours. Okay. I haven't seen a response yet from Prometheus Awoken, who's the person who said they're using it to watch the stream right now. Is anyone else using it to watch the Flowplane stream right now? Maybe they will respond soon. Oh, there it is. Flowplane looks good already, but it's hard to believe this is live. Quality is insane.
Does this mean we can talk about the Christmas album?
I love that. No, I am not. Maybe.
Sorry,
I love that comment because Flowplane already looks good. It's great, but the fact that it looks even so much better is fantastic.
Yeah, what is the bitrate on Flowplane?
So when people talk about bitrate on YouTube as well, it's not really a fixed thing. It'll vary, right? So we have like targets and stuff, but like it's variable bitrate. It's gonna change quite a bit across the course of a video. And there's videos like just fully self-admitting. There's videos that Linus Tech Tips has uploaded that have parts of them that don't really look that good because however the variable bitrate and compression, all that kind of stuff decided to deal with it, it just didn't really deal with it that well. And that's true for every video platform that does those types of things. And we just try to target a better amount than normal, basically. The response was, where'd it go? Oh no. Basically, it's better. They said Flowplane video is already really good, but watching it through the NVIDIA, oh, there it is. FP looks good already, but it's hard to believe this is live. Quality is insane.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Our discussion question is, what does this mean for the future of digital video streaming? I mean, right now, spoiler, it consumes up to 300 watts of power. So nothing in the short term, because realistically, so much of streaming video consumption is on devices like this that would light on fire if they were consuming 300 watts of power. But in the very long term, I could see it fundamentally changing the way that we build video streaming infrastructure. Just kind of going like, instead of optimizing your stream for what looks the best to the eye at a given bit rate, you might start to optimize your stream for, what might be most easily interpreted by an AI enhanced or machine learning enhanced player. So for example, like you might basically be able to encode information into the video. Like put like a pattern. This is like a rock outcropping or whatever, this is grass, fill in the blanks, which could lead to people having very different viewing experiences depending on which data set their machine learning enhanced player was trained on. Like it could be like, that tool that NVIDIA built where you just like essentially MS Paint and it turns into a landscape?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I could see it being kind of like that to a point where you could just stream blocks of color and it would just
decides things.
Yeah, you could have metadata.
I don't think
this actor is angry.
I don't think NVIDIA is going to build this that way, but I think this same technology could absolutely do that. Like I bet you something that you could do is with a certain pattern, like almost QR code style, you could tell an interpretive whatever to repeat or to continue.
Yeah.
So you could have like a certain pattern and then some indicator amongst that pattern to take this pattern and either continue it, so change it as it goes but keep the theme, or to just repeat it.
So it's like object-based compression almost.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So instead of like, you could have like a wall, like this wall, which they can't really see, but you could have like a more complicated design on a wall.
Yeah.
But then instead of filling all your bit rate with that complicated design,
it's almost like mocap, like motion. So you could almost have like encoded like dots, like object markers. Yeah. And then you essentially, instead of
whatever there.
Streaming data, you are actually just rendering it in subsequent frames. It wouldn't work very well for really fast-paced video, but for something like Wanshow, you could probably get the bitrate essentially down to like
extremely
negligible.
Low. And I wonder if there's ways that you could communicate to it like confetti cannon, because one of the biggest things that compression algorithms have a lot of problem with is lots of small things that are moving and shifting. So confetti has always been this people noticed it originally from when we moved to digital video for TVs and the NFL was playing.
Yeah.
They would shoot confetti cannons at the end of the game and the whole thing would just turn into like fuzzy snow. You can't see anything. And people were very confused about it. It's the same problem we have today. Literally the exact same thing. You have digital video, you compress it, you put too many things moving in different ways, and it's just your quality is just going to tank immediately. So if you could just tell the GPU to do that and just tell it to generate it instead of needing to like deal with all these changes.
Very cool.
Be really interesting.
YouTube announces some vague new AI tools. Something, create artificial scenes, swap clothing virtually. Sounds like kind of VTuber stuff. They're also apparently rolling out a feature where creators can record a short parallel to another video, similar to TikTok's duet feature. It also happens to be similar to YouTube's own long-defunct video responses feature, which was discontinued in September 2013 because it had a click-through rate of 0.0004%. At the scale YouTube's at now, 0.0004% could actually be worth having.